We are now beginning. I think this is the 5th partner-only challenge I've done a reprise for so far. Goombella. And I titled the save file Headache because Goombella does multi-bonk as her only real attack. Okay, did it not start? What the heck? I can't even tell if people can see the game or not. What the heck is going on? Okay, let me try this again. Because apparently this is not actually started. This thing is being so finicky. Okay, now it's actually working. Cool. So, this is the 5th partner-only challenge I'm currently doing. It's with Goombella. And since she can only ever use head bonk... Okay, what? Okay, it's live. Good. So people should be able to actually see the game then. Good, 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 good. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying before, Goombella is the 5th partner I'm doing this with. I've already done it with Vivian, Bobbery, Miss Mouse, and Coops. So yeah. Oh yeah, some of the dialogue is also different. Hey bro, check it out. A letter from one of your old pals arrived for you. Hello, Legendo Gamer. Goombella is here as well. She says, "Hi Mario, it's Goombella. It sounds like today is the big day I get my turn to go alone. When you come back for the next solo partner reprise, you'll meet me here and we'll begin. For those in the audience who may not know about the rules, read the description below." What did that mean? Oh, don't worry. The people who need to know will figure it out. Jeez Louise. I'm actually a bit tense over this, but with you by my side, Mario, I know we can do it. Goombella. Anyway, yeah. We are now beginning the challenge. Tuna sandwich? Tuna's smelly. It tastes good, but it's smelly. What is my total playtime in this game? That's an impossible question for me to answer. I have no idea. All I can say, I've been playing this game for at least, let's just say 18 years, probably more. On and off, of course, because I didn't always own the game. Anywho, let's see here. I may not have much commentary, unfortunately, because I am about as boring as a piece of bread. But whatever. This is mostly because I'm mostly streaming this, since I think Goombella's will be a lot harder than other partners. Not because I think the challenge itself is really, well, difficult, because Goombella is actually pretty good in battle. It's more or less the fact that oh, also, hello, Foe the Fox. Welcome to the stream and thank you for becoming a channel member. The thing about Goombella is, though, because of how limited she is in battle, safe to say we're going to have a lot of issues with just hurting enemies sometimes, because basically anything that has a type of, like, let's say resistance to being hit from the top is going to be able to completely stop her. Oh, there's absolutely no spiky bosses, but there are other enemies that would be like too much for Goombella. Like the Chapter 1 Bald Clefs, for example, she cannot hurt at all, and we can't get Shine Sprites until after we actually get to Hotel Castle. So we'd either have to rely on glitches to skip them, or items to like get past them. And both are a limited supply, let's just put it at that. And also I'm using Super Guards, but that's because this is before we actually have to fight, you know, the challenge actually begin. So I'm going to do that to make this faster. I mean, that's what I tend to try doing, but the thing is, glitchless isn't going to really be something I can really aim for, because glitches are outright required, considering how some of the enemies in this game interact with partners in general. To give an example, it's either we use glitches, in which case, yeah, the challenge is possible. Of course, I won't be able to use as many as I want, because I'm not going to skip like entire chapters or anything like that. Or at least we fighting chapter bosses, but on the other hand, there's also fights like the Ironclads, which outright require that you use glitches to avoid having to fight. Not the most pleasant thing, of course. I might get a little bit of the dialogue here as well, because I want to use this for my video. Part of me wants to save up enough money for a Switch, but I cannot save up money right now. I need my videos to do better before I can actually get paid enough to get a Switch, let alone the game for it. That's what living in poverty does to you. You can't buy the stuff you want. I feel that male Gardevoir. Oh yeah, we already have our one and only partner anyway, so showing off the partner's HP is redundant. Also, my mom is around here. Funny thing is, I typically like to say we should start from the beginning, the very beginning. But Goombella is that one partner you start with from the very beginning. So that is not something I have to say either. Starlord Turnbull, welcome to the stream. I am now embarking on the journey. I always liked how dirty Rogueport looked. It's like my room. I don't really like to clean it. Especially my mom likes to protest that I really should. Well, I need to think also that because of the rules, we have so much money we don't really know what to do with. Oh yeah, there's also Gus, who we are flat out never going to be beating. I'm just going to skip the dialogue because this just gets in the way of the actual important stuff for this challenge. I'm not going to be showing all this dialogue anyway. It's just a shame that there are no more ways to actually fight with Goombella. I remember she's like regarded as like the worst partner in the game. I staunchly disagree with that, but for this challenge, she probably is. Yeah, Jordan, I made sure of that. Also, welcome to the stream. So, I'm going to show off a few things because this is important. But if we were to try to go like the standard way, okay. What's a cat collar? It's like a telemarketer or something? For the purpose of this video, I actually have to show off this as well because this is in particular an actually notable problem. The Paragon was like, whatever though. However, what he does say here is important to keep in mind because, well, we'll be doing this a lot, putting the order in reverse basically. I mean, how else are you supposed to get a woman? You gotta talk to them, don't you? But yeah. So now we get to this part of the game where it's like, look at this then. Okay, if that's what you mean, then that is another thing entirely. I can get that. That would be annoying. Like, you're not even intimate yet. That's probably something better say for later. Keeps attacking Mario. That's funny. But still. Goombella. What was that? Did I tell you jumping at the Specky Goomba was bad? Yes, you did. But what else am I gonna do? I'm gonna let Goombella get knocked out actually, just because. And heck, if Mario said that, he's gonna have to lose too. So yeah, you can tell this is not a challenge that we can, well, get past. And presto. Only one fight, and we've already hit a roadblock. That's beautiful. So, there's only one way we can actually get past this. We basically have to use a glitch in order to skip this fight entirely. And it involved this platform. Bear with me, because this will take a while. If you've seen my Koops only video, you should already know what this is supposed to look like, though. Depending on how they taste, I suppose I can agree with that. I'm gonna stop the recording here as well, because this will basically... I already have the footage for this at the Koops only, and I don't want to record more than necessary for my computer's sake. Oh god. Come on. God dang it. I was never very good at this trick, to be honest. Definitely not consistent at it, as you can already tell. Well, at least I managed to get through the wall. Now, if I can just replicate that and not fall out of bounds, that would be fantastic. Why did I fall off right there? Better question is, why am I so impatient? Okay, I actually managed to go into the platform. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, you have no idea, little library of horrors. I promise you that. First there's recording to run, then there's editing with editing software that often site crashes every 15 minutes. It's a struggle. Oh, goodness. Okay, I had a good feeling about that one, but apparently I missed it. Okay, that was too late, I feel like. Okay, I have no idea what I did wrong there. I think I was probably just too far behind this. Yeah, that was probably what I did wrong there. Come on. The heck? I really wish I had a better idea of like what I was doing wrong whenever I did mess up. I can generally tell pretty easily what I do wrong when I'm trying to do something like jump storage and something like that. But this is like, I feel like I'm going completely blind unless I actually like fall into the background. Then it's like, well, I know I failed it, but I also know I got closer than I typically do with most of these other attempts. I had a good feeling about that one, though. But a good feeling means nothing if I actually miss it. That was too early. I felt that one. God dang it. What am I doing wrong here? Okay, that was too early. Hello, Oscar. Welcome to the stream. A partner showcase. Like for the TTYD remake? Cool. Or is it like publishing partners? I don't know. Right, that's what I was thinking you probably were talking about. Like different developers or something. Yep. How far away? Maybe I should look for that wait a minute. I think I should be looking at the background actually for a visual cue. Yeah, I'm getting more consistent results with that. As a matter of fact, Oscar, that's what I'm recording right now. What the heck am I doing wrong here? You have to wait a little bit longer? Well, that won't help, unfortunately, if I am not behind. Oh. Alright, come on. No. This is not going well right now. At this rate, the prologue may be its own stream. All because of a single spiky Goomba. I hate that. And to think, this is not even the hardest trick I'm going to be pulling off. There's an even harder one later in Chapter 1. Because I actually have very little experience performing Goombella buffering, and that's going to be required too. Yeah. Koops had the same problem because there was a Paragoomba, and he can't reach airborne enemies. Oh my god, god freaking dang it. If I was more cognizant of the fact that I was actually went through the wall, I would have tried going in the opposite direction to prevent myself from actually going out of bounds. Maybe I have to move in the same direction as the platform too? Maybe that is what I'm doing wrong. I should be moving in the same direction as the platform, because now that I'm thinking about doing that, I actually managed to go right in the next attempt there. Hello, Ricardo. Good to see you. As far as the short answer being yes, that is fun. You say that. I guess that is what challenge videos appear to be nowadays, though. Just a over-glorified Let's Play, basically. Let's Plays. I mean, if it requires consecutive frame perfect inputs, stands to reason. Frame perfect is not necessarily easy. Nope. Come on, come on. This is such a painful trick to attempt, too. I've done double jumping with, like, Koops using his first strike once before. But after seeing how hard it actually was to do, I was determined to only ever do it once after that point. Yeah. So you're basically trapped unless you can do it again. But the trick is definitely easier to perform, like, at least once. I think I forgot to go left when I was actually in the air. It's like the frames start dropping on my gamepad when I actually start clipping through the wall. It's so weird. And even if I do manage to get through the wall, I could also just as easily like fall back inbounds trying to like navigate around the seam. Which is even worse to see, honestly, because I actually managed to land and then I'm not able to actually complete the trick. I hate when that happens too. I'm even moving it in line with the platform and I'm not clipping. What am I doing wrong? I guess that was just placebo earlier. I hate placebos because they don't even work. They don't work. They like work on people. They don't work in a computerized video game, though. If it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. I even started feeling, okay, go right, but I was too late to do it. Frankly, personal space, please. If you want to be under me, then fine. I won't step on you anyway. The game won't allow me to do it. Ew, placenta? Okay, Oscar. Probably the ones that Nintendo will be made aware of through the fact that there are speedrunners of this game, so I doubt that we're going to see Hazard Respawn still be in it. And even if it was still in it, they're probably going to patch it out if they actually start seeing people actually use it. Which is a shame. It's a single-player game. You think people would just, you know, be willing to accept that there's going to be some imperfections and let it blossom into its own thing, but that doesn't typically happen with Nintendo. But, to be honest, I have no idea what bugs would remain in the game given that. How about the jabbies? They're bugs. Does that count? Goombella, what are you doing? She's siding up to me. Or at least she was. All that setup for nothing. Wait, did Majora's Mask 3D Remake actually kept the bugs? I know Ocarina of Time did it, but Majora's Mask was news to me. Bug Fables was fun. Oh, I wasn't even close. I wasn't even set up there. To be honest, most of what I've been looking at lately were like Megamind videos. It's so funny seeing so much discourse for that. And then you get the Megamind 2 trailer dropping in. There's so many people who are just completely disgusted by it. It's funny how could actually make people wish that they were still waiting for a sequel by, god dang it, by showing something that they very much would not like to see with an IP that they actually were a big fan of before. The internet's funny like that. Maybe I should just stop talking, because whenever I like get comfortable just talking with people, I start making mistakes, even though I end up getting closer than before. It's a sad existence. This game punishes social interactions of any kind. Paper Mario was such a hermit game. You have partners, but you can only play single player. Sad. Can I just make it past this one freaking jump? Novice animation. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Who's this girl? Where did this girl came from, by the way? This girl come from? Like that dude's like sidekick that's like the child, so I guess people can project themselves onto her. Like the Chris Thorndike of the Megamind movie. Also, why is Megamind so vain? I know he was smart, but he wasn't that cocky. How much I want to bet he's gonna start saying Metro City and not Metrocity in the sequel? Sounds legit, actually. Like Batman and Robin? And I say as in like Robin from the Batman IP, not specifically Batman and Robin the film. Though if she is like Batman and Robin. Oh god. Atrocity. Would Megamind say Hydro City or Hydrocity? Never heard of him. Is it like a Teen Titans Go kind of thing where it's like a spin-off? How I Met Your Mother. Oh. I don't think I've ever actually heard of that. I don't get up very much if you could not already tell. Ah, okay. I had a good feeling about that one too, but not even clipping into the wall there. Come on. For the record, it's been about 30 minutes since I've started this, and I'm still not even able to land on the seam. I was even trying to stop myself from moving to the left, and I was too late. It's like when I actually get through the wall, I can't react in time, and I hate that. Of all the things to not have inherited, why can't it be like a fly's reaction time? Ah, okay. 5 times? Like 5 seasons, or did it get canceled 4 times and like it aired 5 total? Actually, no. You would get canceled 5 times total. Oh, that's what you mean. Funny you're keeping track of that. Let me make it a 6. No. Not yet, anyway. This is the second time I've tried it, Oscar. The first time I actually had to do this was for my Coops Only video, which I released about a month ago, I think. I go over the trick in that video as well. That's what I get for talking to my chat. That's like I already said. This game hates when I am actually trying to be sociable. That is nice to know, Fiction. Unfortunately, we don't always have the choice. For example, this. So things instinctively go right once I actually get into the platform. Just so I can hopefully not, like, launch myself out of bounds. Wow. Why? Why do you do this to me, game? Okay, Goombella, and this is not comfortable. I can already feel. People like the... I don't think people stumbled upon this by accident. Speedrunners like to look for, like, parts of the game where they can actually exploit it to make things faster or more efficient to speedrun. Though it is a wonder how people could figure stuff like this out. I was not ready for it that time anyway. I would have accidentally fallen out of bounds. That is incorrect, because this is so early on in the challenge that you would not lose much of any time at all having to redo like the prologue. If people are willing to like incorporate double jumping to get to chapter 4 while getting Yoshi, I absolutely believe that people would have no problem doing this in the beginning of a game for an actual speed run. At least that's my 2 cents on it. Yeah, they would be like actively searching for these types of glitches. Why is aligning myself so freaking hard? Seriously. Okay, I felt... Now, okay, was that even drift? Could I call that drift? I was not ready at that time anyway. Lucky number 7, huh? Okay, now I can just... Got it. Thank God. There we go. That took, what, 40 minutes? Okay. Oh, shut up. Seriously, though. If anyone should be saying finally, it's me. Thank you, Uthka. Thank you. Oh, wow. Thought the Goomba would have hit me for sure there. There! Cool. Yep. Star pieces there. Also, there's a badge which I'm going to be selling because I am absolutely wanting for money. What is wrong with me sometimes? I have no idea. Yep. Okay. Yeah. 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 Whoa! Yeah! Okay, I am totally getting neurotic right now. Yeah, that's just good game design, I think. Or good mod design, if you call it that. It's kind of funny, actually, how there is certain, skips available because of how Nintendo plays some of the blocks. Like how Hazard Respawn allows you to get the West Road port early, because the block is just blocking, like, the warp pipes, even though you can't actually go to any previous chapters until after you get the, what's it called? The Super Boots? Yeah. Hello, the Kirby Mage. Welcome. We are now in, well, this part of the game. The 1,000-year door, basically. And it's not quite over yet either. There's a lot more for Goombella to have to be able to, skipping. Yep. Don't mind me if I get a little kooky right now. I am, I don't know what is wrong with me. I really don't. I think I'm just excited right now. Oh, by the way, in case y'all were wondering, the cutscene does actually extend past the platform. So if we were to try going backwards, then we would end up having to fight the Goomba Bros, and not the Goomba Bros, just the Goombas. I am looking forward to Rune Chapter 3 and 4. I might actually start playing the game once those chapters are released, because that gives more to actually do. Yeah. You know, good bros. Oh, yeah. They'll become bros when they go into the Glitz Pit, probably. If they're not already there. Yeah. A special move? Nope, no Mario. And Goombella cannot use special moves, so that's fantastic for her. I don't know why I said sarcastic, but you get the idea. It is notable. That's what I mean to say. Oh man, I am not looking forward to Chapter 1 at all. That's gonna be so freaking hard. Also, more badges which we'll have absolutely no use for. No, no. I'm gonna sell some of these stuff actually, because I have absolutely no use for badges like these two. These are only good for Mario, and Pretty Lucky in general is not a badge I would use unless... well... period. I don't like Pretty Lucky. Close Call is okay, but Pretty Lucky is... no. Last Stand is good, though. I'll take Last Stand. Heck, I even would rather get Simplifier. That's how much that's how little I care for Pretty Lucky. I'll equip both of those badges. What else do you have to sell? Last Stand P, I'd also want. And I'm just gonna take it from here. Sweet! Now I have enough badges for what I consider to be useful. Is there any way to beat the Bristles with Goombella? No. She will be entirely reliant on items, and those items that she has are rather limited. And even then, she is not going to really have much use for, well, even then, we would not be able to beat Ball Clefs either. She doesn't have enough attack power. Yeah, we're going to need items. There's no way we're going to beat this challenge without items. Unless you're one of very few partners that can actually hit anything without items. For those who are, by the way, new to this series of challenges I'm doing, the rules are in the description. That should basically say everything you need to know. Fortunately, unlike Koops, Goombella has no issue hitting enemies that are elevated, so we will most likely, we will have absolutely no issues with the blooper here. I think Goombella has specific dialogue for that. Yeah. Also, Shy Guys. Would it be funny if they threw something at me? Oh, let you look at that. There was a Dizzy dial. I feel like I know this game way too well, but I expected something actually good. Basically, except for having to use glitches. And yeah, no Mario is an important detail. Also bingo. I had no use for this bingo, I'm not gonna bother getting it. Oh, I got it anyway. This game with its bingos. Well, we are 2 damage in, and now we've got 2 more to go. Actually, it's 8. I can't count. I just realized there's actually Toads and Shy Guys as my audience. Yeah, I know. Looper has 12 max HP and 2 defense on the ceiling, but the tentacles themselves have 0 and 3 HP. Because this game is weird like that. Very weird like that. Honestly, it probably should, but I'm not going to count it as a loss, if only because even though Goombella is needed, the game doesn't actually end when Goombella is dead. Though basically, it generally would mean that it's a loss. Still, if there's like a status element that kills the boss over time, I had no problem counting it as a win. Yeah. Looper doesn't typically get the call back up because of how, well, you can just double team it into submission. Why am I humming to myself? This music's not that catchy. Yes. But nope. Bye-bye. And we're off. At long last. Man, this feels so familiar, and yet it feels so wrong to be using Goombella. Castle and Dragon. Funnily enough, though, the next challenge I upload for this game will be with Mario only. Whenever I see Chi after one, I just think of Chugga Conroy, and then I get sad. I'm gonna get a badge also. I want Peekaboo. Nods in agreement. Yeah. Water's funny in this game. Okay, Peekaboo, where are you? I'm gonna drop Simplifier. I guess Last Stand for Mario. Not like it really matters. Both of the Last Stand badges don't really do anything right now. As a matter of fact, I might not even be using it for Hooktail because, if I don't level up enough, I typically agree with that, but for audience convenience sake, I am just going to be using Peekaboo. Even though Goombella is literally the only partner who shouldn't even need it to see enemy HP. And for just all y'all know, to keep in line with every other partner, I will be using Mega Rush P. So, don't blink or you'll miss the boss fights as they happen. Because trust me, they will not last long. At all. I can hear my mom talking about my bathroom right now. There's something to really get here, is there? Like I just said, Fiction, yes I am. Well, I probably didn't explicitly say Hooktail, but I did say we'll be using Mega Rush P. But I typically like to get it before Hooktail because otherwise Hooktail will be excruciating. Yeah, if last I could reduce like damage to 0, then it probably would be really useful here. But unfortunately, it's just not. Why is this game so weird with its audio? Sometimes it just skips certain sound effects. And that's a reason not to use emulators for TTYD, because this game freaking hates emulation for some reason. Then again, even on Nintendo hardware, I'm playing this on the freaking Wii U, there seems to be issues with the game running. So what do I know? Okay, now this part of the game is going to be excruciating because much like Hazard Respawn, I've only ever done this glitch once. Oh right, I have to call the mayor. I know Koops is also here, but we don't talk about Koops. He's already had his time in the sun. Of course, you got it. Of course I don't, because what do I care? It's Mario. I'm also going to pick up a star piece from here because, well, not just a star piece, but probably also Fire Flower. To be honest, I tried watching Bringle's videos, but it just... I never really been too interested in his videos after the first one I watched. Funny. Just jump straight up. No, hit it. Okay. So, I think the one good thing I could say about the glitch I have to attempt now is that it technically takes less time to try again. But I also think it's just a lot more annoying to actually perform. Which I think should say it all, actually. Because this fight right here is also impossible for Goombella. A bald cleft. Two HP, 1 attack, and 2 defense. Even if we could have ranked Goombella up, she would not do damage. Which is just sad. But I gotta show this stuff in any case. Nothing. It's not that I don't want to waste them, it's that I flat out can't afford to use them. Well, I guess that would basically be what you just said, so... Pretty much. Okay. Seriously, though. With how I have to play this challenge, we need to literally preserve any items we have. So, there's another glitch I have to do now, which is called Goombella buffering. And it basically involves skipping the loading zone here, and then walking on the seam here to actually make it to this loading zone behind this gate. And it's a very annoying one for me to pull off because I don't actually even know, I don't have the timing ingrained as far as when I'm supposed to be pressing X and when I'm supposed to be moving. I have to move into the loading zone, but I also cannot, like... Yep. I don't know how people can do this in, like, only one input either. Okay, I made it. Wow. And I fell. Get used to seeing that. That's going to happen a lot here. Because I can't see where I'm supposed to be going. Undertale speedruns, really, Oscar? How am I making so much more progress with that, though? Goombella. Goombella won't let me actually see where I'm supposed to be going now. Why can't Goombella cooperate with me? And I can't see either. Yeah, that happens a lot here. If I can't see where I am, and Goombella's often what I have to use to tell, that I am not going to be able to navigate, and it's basically blind. And I prefer doing it on the bottom because I can actually see where Mario is, and I can't see that on the top, it feels like. Okay. You know what's sad? If you had access to paper mode by now in the game, this would be like extremely easy because you could literally just like paper mode onto this wall, walk up, and then just head to the left. You don't even need to try buffering. This is actually a really thin loading zone. Alright, see you later, Oscar. Okay, I'm past it now. I'm in the wall. Okay. Okay. Carefully. I was just going to the right too. God dang it. Currently, I'm performing a glitch called Goombella buffering Katrina, where I basically am trying to skip the ball clefs because Goombella cannot hurt them at all, and I'm not using my power blocks here because I actually need to save them for a later fight. You can imagine that this is not the most exciting bit of gameplay. Issue is I don't know what the timing is supposed to be, so oftentimes I accidentally leave the area. Okay, that's definitely it. So it's fall back inbounds, basically. I swear I'm only moving to the right. Why do I go backwards? So quick time events. I think that's what it sounds like anyway. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Probably. Well, I could see it working, actually. That's actually a pretty neat idea. How is this? How do people do this in only 3 buffers? That's what I really want to know. I can't even do it in like 5. Oh, that's actually okay. That makes a lot more sense, actually. Oh yeah, absolutely, Bob. Bob the Builder. The test makes everything look easy. Mm, I might. I might not. I haven't decided yet. Oh, okay. Now I'm a bit worried though, because if I could very easily fall out of bounds again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong trying to navigate that. Because I was even trying to move like closer to the foreground. I will because there's also bristles. Yes, Katrina. Well, I'm playing on the Wii U, and there are no save states on this console for the game I'm playing, so yeah, no save states. Alright, I'm past it now. No, I have no idea what I did wrong there. At least I'm able to get this more consistently to actually work. I'm actually able to get past the loading zone. That's much better progress than I've been making before when I was practicing this. I pray I didn't just speak too soon. If I go to the north side, I won't be able to see where I am. Not even the task does it from the north side, I think. Okay. I think in the habit of jumping more. I thought I clipped back in bounds. God dang it. That's what I get for being impatient. Oh my gosh. Okay, I felt that was bad timing. I felt that one. I felt that one, but I wasn't making any progress, so I did get impatient. How did I jump there? I'm getting a feel for how far I can actually go. Now, if I could just get a feel for this stupid part. Or if I had access to spring jump already, that would also be extremely helpful because I could just, like, disable the text box entirely. Well, not disable text box, but you get the idea. Disable the loading zone. Oh my god. Let's see if I got it now. Well, I didn't get it. That is heartbreaking when I accidentally go too far. Because I can't see. hate this trick so much. You know what? Just for the sake of showing this off also, I'll try doing this glitch on the north side just so you can see for yourself, Fiction. Provided I can actually pull it off on the north side, that is. Four frames, it's supposed to be. Feels like it's 2 at most. So as you can see here, I am now basically entirely blind. I cannot see. And trying to, yeah, because I can't see, I don't know when I'm actually supposed to like try to turn, so I ended up turning too early. I had to use Goombella just to see, had an idea where I'm supposed to be at. And that wasn't even enough. The worst part is I have to do this twice. And I have no... And I've only done this trick once before. Okay. Try this again. I feel like if I don't jump, then I won't be able to actually get into the right plane. You know what I'm gonna do actually right now? I need to record something for my video anyway. So I'm gonna have to reset the game later. But I want to at least show off, like, let's say, what if I decided not to preserve my power blocks? because there will be an obstacle later in the game where we will be stuck. So that should be giving my ideas at least enough to notice then that, yeah, this is not going to work. Okay. Now I'm going to reset. I just needed to get that on video just to show off, like, what I could do, and then go on to show off why that's something I can't. Also funny to know that was only like 30 minutes of failing. Time moves so slowly when you're not going anywhere. What's up? I went ahead and recorded something for my video, basically showing off what I cannot do using the power block on the ball cleft. And now I'm back to trying this glitch again. Oh, what I would not give to have paper mode right now. Okay, I'm already past it, because that would have definitely got me caught by the loading zone. Yeah, you lost basically nothing. Oh my god. I wasn't even moving towards it that time. What? What the heck? I must be about to fall off again. Nope. I have no idea what I did wrong. Again. I'd recommend looking it up honestly yourself, Oscar, because I do not have enough experience with this trick to explain it to someone else. But if I were to try, basically, you walk on the seam of this room and try to avoid falling out of bounds, so you can walk behind the gate and then just move on to the next area. The reason I say to look it up though, because I can't even demonstrate it to my audience because I am too bad at this trick to actually pull it off. So it's called Goombella buffering though. Some tasks from Malio I think show it off pretty well, though he does it like only one buffer, and it takes me at least 5. And from what I hear, other people take only, what, 3? I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. No, I cannot. I cannot use any power blocks right now. And that will become apparent later in the challenge. I promise you that. To see like Goombella bop her head down to know like when I'm supposed to be pressing the X button. It just helps me with rhythm, even though it just means I take a slightly longer to actually try it. just trying to walk along the wall. That's 3, and I'm out. Sometimes I get even 5 and I'm out. I wish I could use save states though, but I can't run this game on my computer. That I did with a control stick. I want to scream. I honestly want to scream. Hello, MGJ. Welcome to the stream. I don't even own a Switch, so no. And I don't have the money to get one either, unfortunately. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's like I feel like I'm looking at an inside joke, and it's like everyone's laughing, and I don't know what the punchline is. Maybe the joke is just that I am getting punked, and everyone is laughing. That is sometimes what it feels like. Because this is... I don't understand this trick on any level. And keep in mind also, I have to do this trick twice. I can't even do it once. Oh my god. What? That's never happened before. I can never get it to work even the one time I know it should be able to, but I find all these new ways to fail. I'm not really sure, Oscar. I could see maybe one change being made, and that's probably making it so that Stampede only hits enemies that are on the ground, like the description actually says in this game. Otherwise, I'm not entirely sure what other changes they'd make. I know one change for sure, at least. Well, maybe not one. Maybe not for sure. I wouldn't know it, but one change I've noticed, at least it's in battle. We can see that there is the number of foggers is different. So that could very likely mean then that what could that mean again? It could mean that maybe the foggers will have different effects or do more damage or less damage or whatever else, depending on what's actually aimed at the target. I don't understand. That was working perfectly fine a while ago, and now I can't seem to even get that close. If you mean like changing the properties of enemies to not be considered side spiky like spinies, I could see that. That would actually be a pretty good change, I think, too. Oh my god, I hate this trick so much, but I got it. Now how do... Okay, there. That's freaking one down now. And I have to do it again. Sometimes I hate this game. Except with bristles. I can actually laugh though. This chick will freaking haunt my nightmares. This is why I have a plushie to sleep with. On the bright side, I think this is by far the hardest part of the challenge anyway. Like, there will be more glitches we'll need to use, but nothing nearly as obnoxious as this. Then we just have to rely on some good luck for certain fights. And we all love that, don't we? I thought it was already in there. What sucks though is I can't go back to save, because if I go back to save, I won't be able to undo my progress here, and I don't want that to happen. I'm moving too quickly, I can already feel that, but I don't remember the timing now. The one thing Goombella is good for, skipping certain loading zones. Or skipping a few fights that she can't do. Oh my god. Why? Over here, Goombella, I need you here. Okay, that should be enough. What? That wasn't enough for the last one. What is this stupid freaking loading zone? I had it too, and I was like, nope. Apparently, I need to go even deeper. This honestly feels like it's more precise than the last one. I got that feeling when I was trying to do this in practice too, though. Or at least the fact that it felt like it was harder to actually navigate around the seam. I did not want you to jump, Mario. I did not ask you to jump. The Cyclone, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Unlike me, I am not doing well. I am in pain. Horrible neurological anguish. Oh my god. Move, Mario! I'm paranoid. That better be enough. Okay. Yeah, this is a glitch I'm doing. It's Goombella buffering. I'm trying to navigate around the seam of this area so that I can actually ignore these two fights that Goombella cannot win against. It feels like it's pushing me out. Yep, it pushed me out. Why is it so much harder in this room? Everything feels tighter. Maybe it's just placebo effect or something. Or, no. Is it placebo or Mandela? Because a placebo is supposed to be helpful, isn't it? Mandela is, I think, neutral. No, I'm thinking it's placebo. I guess placebo could be neutral, too. It probably is, honestly. And I'm just hot garbage at this stupid trick. These enemies are not flying to Cyclone, they're spiky, and Goombella can't hurt them. In fact, flying enemies just... Tongue! Flying enemies are one of the things that she actually does really well with, unless, of course, they're hazardous to touch as well. I don't understand. Well, it depends on what you consider spiky. Top spiky, yeah, there's only spiky parabuzzies. Side spiky, there's also X punches. Yeah, she has jump and then she gets power bounce, but she doesn't have access to something like spike shield or ice power. What is the timing from this stupid thing? Okay, I felt like the game skipped there because I definitely I hate my tongue. I definitely did that with the right timing. The game is wrong. I'm convinced that. At least you had access to special moves and items for those enemies. I should use up my horsetails later too. Yeah, Leo. Also, welcome to the stream. Speaking personally, no. But I also don't really play spy cards very much, so I don't think my opinion really counts for much. Because the thing is, they don't even have AI on hard mode or hardest mode. It's just pick a random card if they can afford it. I hate this. I'm repeating myself so much. Oh yeah, have y'all heard about the new plushies that are coming to Makeship.com? Since we're talking about bulk fables, Tangerine and Cerise or cherries, how do you pronounce them? Their campaign is currently going on right now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the plushies myself either, to be honest. Yep. I'm undecided if I'm gonna be bother getting the plushies, to be honest. Maybe if my YouTube channel was doing better and I had more money coming in, I would get them, but right now, things are very slow for me. The worst part about Goombella's position right now is I can't tell how far I'm in the loading zone. It's nothing anyone else can do about it. Either I gotta figure out how to make people notice me on the platform, or that'll just really be it. YouTube is a very unforgiving place for people that don't understand how people think, and I am one of those people. Make sure to break his horn off. That'd be really funny. Actually, maybe you shouldn't. You'll make him cry. Goombella, move please. Have fun with that. I feel that, Oscar. Seriously, I am so far past the loading zone at that point. I have no idea why it doesn't count here. How does it test this in one input? I have no freaking idea. Because this is honestly even worse than the last one. I had one attempt, and that attempt did not go anywhere. And because of how freaking tight it is also, it takes even more input to actually make it through. Which means more chances of fail. I inch ever closer, and then I make just... Nope. No, I cannot. If I do that, I fail the challenge. I cannot afford to use any power blocks at all. Paper mode. That's all I could ever ask for right now. I almost slapped myself for that. Not on the face, obviously. Not the face. But my table stopped me. Try to beat PHP before I actually get to do this glitch. There's a very real chance you'll actually succeed. Because I can see this taking a lot longer than I would than a pre-Octel pit for me. Just don't tell me how far you are in it unless someone else asks you. I don't need any more demotivators right now. Yeah, I don't know. If there was another way to get past this, I would love to use it. Huh? Huh? Hold on a second. No. Of course not. My neck is getting tense from this. Nothing else comes to mind, Oscar. Currently, this is just what I have in my mind right now. I have heard of it, yes. To be honest, though, I'm not particularly interested in playing it, though, just because right now I want to just focus on growing a channel, and I don't know how much how much fortune I'll have trying to do that with a game that I think is probably lesser known. Because if my interest would align with my audience, then at that point my channel would probably just be hurt more from streaming a game like that. And I don't really like playing games on my own time very much anymore either. I hate that pause that Goombella does when she's trying to get through the first sentence, the first dialogue bit. It just slows the game down for me. Taking a deep breath right now. We can't even interact with this one. Good luck. Hey. Why would I mind what you do on your own playthrough for your own game? I could not care less. Do what you want, mate. Oh my god, why? At this point, I might just quit as soon as I actually get this glitch to work. Heck, freaking, I don't even care about the freaking swamp bust at this point. Because I am not getting anywhere. I feel like Sisyphus. You know that Greek legend? That guy that keeps having to push this boulder up the hill? And he's just doomed to keep doing it over and over and over again? God dang it. I thought that would actually have worked. Oh, was it? I never knew that was actually a meme. I pushed one boulder up, and I gotta push another one now, and hope that the first one doesn't fall. Though I will say, if something happens and my game crashes, I'm using practice codes, so I hope that doesn't happen. Because I will not try doing the first one again. And at that point I will have given up because the game basically says it lost patience on me before I could. I'm playing on console, Oscar. I thought you were here when I first said that. Curse my hungriness. My hunger. It feels like I make more distance if I head on it diagonally. That's probably placebo effect though. Yeah, that's totally placebo. I think I'm just hitting straight down. I get 2 in a row and then I just fail. I don't know if I'm safe or not. But this better be it. Okay. Goombella. I fell. I couldn't tell where I was. I think I have to go at a diagonal angle though. I think I can actually make more progress doing that. It's weird, but that's what it feels like. At least someone's having fun. Meanwhile, I've been at this for what, 2 hours? It's hard not to feel jealous of other content creators who are better than you too. You feel like you're doing stuff that will be so much harder and so much more impressive, but ultimately that's not what the majority of people are interested in. And it's like, I don't know what to do. As a result, I'm still stuck at... I still feel like I'm stuck at level 1. And others are already close to beating the game. Okay, maybe not that far ahead. It's a long game to play. But let's say level 10. And I keep making game overs. Maybe I'm not fit up, maybe I'm not cut out to have a bigger channel. And maybe sometimes I just want to spike my controller because no matter what I try, I cannot get this to consistently work. That's what that also feels like to me. What's the timing I'm supposed to be looking for this? 4 frames, it feels frame perfect. For God, and for the luck, and for the life of me, I cannot figure out what it is. Despite taking one less dialogue box to tattle, I feel like I've lost more time just trying this one, just trying to even get an attempt going, and that is so demoralizing. course, Giuliano. I've played plenty of other games. A game that people don't know I actually ever played on my channel before was Sonic Adventure, because odds are, if you're not playing what you're known for, then people are typically not going to know about it. Oh, that's funny. Oh wait. Oh no, 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 no. I'm sorry. I did not process your question correctly, Giuliano. Aside from Paper Mario and Bug Fables, no, I have not. Unless you like an RPG, in which case I used to play Pokemon. Used to be the operative word. I don't play it anymore. But yeah, I don't play many RPGs. I don't know of many RPGs that play like Paper Mario or Bug Fables. Like there's Warner Bread and the Outbound Ghost, but I don't have any of those games. I was in the Paperverse Discord, but I left it. Yeah, it's a very specific type of RPG. So I mean, I know there's also others that are not like in the Paperverse. There's also like I think South Park had like this type of gameplay style as well, with the fractured butthole and the stick of truth. I think it was. I don't understand that. It's like it's like I hit the absolute latest timing every time, and whenever I don't hit it, I'm like just the tiniest bit too late, and I ended up missing the title entirely. I know I'm not actually that consistent, but that's what it feels like. And yes, the 1,000-year door is 60 frames per second. I didn't even press the B button. Why did he hammer? I don't understand how Mario acts sometimes. Agreed. can't believe, by the way, there's a video out there of someone that actually did this without getting any extra star points, and they just they had to skip these fights too. My God. The amount of dedication that will take to do this trick twice for that video is incredible. But about the same time, at least assured that the person who made the video also made bank on it. I would probably have myself to blame also for thinking so much about money about when it comes to making YouTube videos. It's probably a real turn off for people. I don't know. I've never been too fond of someone just like suffering for the craft and thinking that that should be its own reward. It's like, no, if you invest your if you invest your limited time into something, you deserve to be compensated for it. Starving art as an ideal is dumb. No, I'm talking about the lowest star points possible. That was from Fat Guy 703. If we're talking about the fewest amount of turns, Bringo did not even do a good enough job with that. Someone else named Art for You did that exact same concept, except he actually managed to reduce the turn count even further. It's weird because normally whenever you move into the living zone at all, it should immediately pick me up. But it's like I'm able to move diagonally for like a split second, and then it sucks me in. So it's like I'm not even at as far as I could be. But the problem is if I move any further at all, it takes me out. So it's like it feels as if it's recognizing the Goombella buffer, but it's not actually but Goombella's not tattling. No, I had not the Cyclone. And to be honest, I don't have any real interest in it from the name alone either. Sounds like Thundercats though. Oh my God. Amen to that. In the case that I also am lazy. Yes, I am, Ricardo. And I don't want to stop being live until I pull this trick off here too, because otherwise I have to redo the first one, and that would basically mean I'm doing an entire like an hour and a half worth of progress. Yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble with this trick. Goombella, get out of there. Okay, I went through the freaking whatever you call it now. Oh, I believe, alright. I believe that I suck at this trick. I gotta have to jump for it because I can't just walk this time around for some stupid reason. It's like I don't understand why, but I can't even walk on the seam. It won't let me. I wish I did have save states because I could actually practice this one part. It's so hard even to get to it because of how freaking tight this is here. What the heck, man? Huh? I fell? What? How? Very funny. I feel like I'm getting an idea for how to make this more consistent, though. I can't believe I'm actually figuring something out here after 2 freaking hours of this. I'm actually making more quick progress at least, so that's something. It still feels like I'm making 4 steps back every time I take 2 steps forward. But hey. Okay, at least I didn't, like, hit the loading zone. Like I'm about to right here. At the very least, I have an idea for how to make this more quick, so that's nice. It makes a fair bit of sense, too, actually. What? Wow. I cannot imagine trying to do this on the other side either, because having to do that blind when I already can't even jump on this other part, that would be freaking nightmarish. I pressed the A button first, god dang it. It's like I'm playing chess and I'm forced to be a knight. It's like I have to go up, up 2 and to the left 1. Okay, I'm past it. Come on, Goombella. What the heck? Okay. I freaking panicked because I saw myself hit the wall. I'm gonna start recording again though, because I at least have something to show for this. I'm happy about this, to be honest. I know I haven't actually made any like progress as far as speeding this part of the area, but I think I've actually gotten smarter at this too. I think I understand better how to make this actually consistent. I'm not even mad. At least I've learned something about how to make this glitch more easy. Now if I could just pull it off while I'm actually recording, that'd be even better. Come on. I will not. Okay, I'm not happy about this though. The ant compass is available, and when you start chapter 6, you have to talk to one of the ants in the ant mines. the... Here we go again. Well, at least I got something down recorded, so I can at least show off what I'm trying to do. I'll stop recording again. Okay, that was an accident, but good to know I've actually made it past. Okay, I thought I wasn't even in the wall there, but apparently I was. I'm starting to miss Crash Tag Team Racing already. Yeah. I would not be surprised if Fiction managed to beat the pit before I managed to even get past this obstacle now. Even though I do feel like I'm at least closer now than I was before. Precious. What the heck? You know what would be nice? If the hammer actually had like a sound effect for not hitting anything, so as to say that you're just hitting like thin air. you're literally hitting like the freaking ground still, and you're still looking at impact. Like that doesn't make any freaking sense. Anything to be like more conscious of people that like eyesight. Come on, Nintendo, make the game more accessible in the remake. I know I'm probably the only person who wants that, to have a walking stick. Or whatever you call them, actually. Maybe a blind cane? But it would be really freaking helpful for for stuff like this. Keep up, Goombella. Oh, look at that. We're done. Now, how do I... This actually... There we go. Yeah! Wow. Oh, I am so freaking hungry. Okay, I'm gonna check something else out now. Let me just save again. I am paranoid. The Pokemon fan of me is making me save multiple times, and I hate that, but I don't care. I'm very curious to see if this actually, like... Yeah, Mario will just walk right through the gate. Yeah, that's about what I expected, actually. So the gates still stay down. If I interact with the bristles, does that, like... Nope, this is still closed, too. Okay. I'm gonna check something else out, actually. And after that, I might just end the stream there, actually, because I am hungry and I am tired. But at least we are successful. And this is the hardest part of the challenge, so not even so far, just period. I feel like experimenting. Okay. So if I were to, if let's say if we were to beat the Bristles, would that update the previous fight as well? That's what I'm curious on. I'm just curious about something regarding this game and sequences. Yeah, this gate is open now, but you never actually fought the ball clefs. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just like knock out the fuzzies as well, because otherwise I'll have to do that later, and I don't really want to have to take any more time to actually start Cooktail Castle. Plus, it gives me a chance to familiarize myself with what items I need for Dull Bones. I'm just checking my Discord server. I see someone that's put a baked potato. It has like a chili dog and a baked potato, basically. It's cursed, but it looks incredible. What's Worcester doing? Oh, he's playing Pokemon Stadium. Okay, well. Valid. I'm gonna go ahead and just take out the fuzzies, and after that, I'm gonna stop streaming for today. Of course, this will be a very slow and painful fight for all of us, because Goombella does only 2 damage per turn. And that is exactly what I did not want to have to see. They both have items. Wow. The HP drain does more damage in a single hit, but also I really do not believe I'm going to be able to knock it out in time anyway. Meanwhile, Fire Flower. And there you have it. If they target Mario with it, I don't really care. Mario is not going to die. Goombella would be annoying, but also I do not believe she's going to die anyway. The fuzzies can only attack Goombella anyway. What's really sad though is that, as we'll see later in this challenge, we cannot afford to use any items frivolously. There's a lot of fights that Goombella flat out cannot win. I'll also just tattle it just because I can. Okay. Also, Fuzzy's actually ignore defense, so if Mario was getting targeted, the defending would not protect him, it would just be the guard. I'm gonna save again also because I am paranoid. Dreadfully paranoid I am. Oh, well, guess I'll have Mario's max HP again. That's nice. I like seeing Shiny Sprite bingos when I have HP I can actually regain. You know what I also just realized? Goombella has absolutely no use for FP this early in the game. I guess it makes sense. I'll just be like using BP for now anyway. Deserves. One more turn, and we can start fighting Gold Fuzzy. And there. And some Goombas. There's some friendly fire involved in that. What a stupid mechanic. Has more HP but can't steal yours. I just give it 2 attack power or something. Alrighty, Cyclone. Well, I can respect that decision. A mushroom bingo. Thanks. It won't be lasting for much longer anyway. Good job, Goombella. Well, that's pretty good for me, honestly. We managed to beat the hardest obstacle in the game in the first stream. And that, I think, is something to be proud of. To be fair, Fiction, you probably would have at least managed to get into the pit before I finished if I didn't figure out how to make this more consistent. So, that's just score 1 for the human brain being able to adapt. Right. I'll see y'all later. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you probably not next week, but the week after that. And we'll actually complete Chapter 1 and possibly Chapter 2. Yeah. Bye, everybody.